Hello my lovely students, how are you today? Today our lesson about how light travels. Open page number 216 in Discover book. Let's start. How light travels. Use a pencil to draw arrows showing where you predict the light will travel from each flashlight shown on the page. Number 1. In this flashlight position, what is the direction of light here? Right, in this direction. Number 2, in this position. Excellent, in this direction. And number 3, what is the direction of light here? Excellent, in this direction. And last one, what is the direction of light here? Right, in this direction. Turn the page. Exploring reflections. Draw diagrams of what you investigate and write a sentence that explains what you discovered. Number 1. My students, when you point flashlight directly to the mirror, what will you observe? As you see in this diagram, the light will travel in a straight line towards the mirror, then the mirror will reflect the light in the same path. Number 2. When you point flashlight by an angle at a mirror, what will you observe? As you see in this diagram, the light will travel in a straight line to the mirror, and the mirror will reflect the light by an angle in a straight line too. Okay, number 3. What did you learn from this experiment? I learned reflection of light when it pointed directly at a mirror and by an angle. Turn the page. How light travels. Observe the diagram below. What evidence do you see that light travels in a straight line? Okay, number 1. Put 3 CDs in a row in front of candle where the whole 3 are on the same straight line, and look at the light through hole 3. You can see the light through hole 3. Okay, number 2. Move the second CD to the right or the left side and look at the light through hole 3 again. You cannot see the light through hole 3. Why? Because the light travels in a straight line. Again, because the light travels in a straight line. Turn the page. Exploring sounds. Test different objects in the classroom to see what sounds they make. Record the name of the object and the sound it makes. If no sound is observed, write none in the sound column. Okay, my students, what objects that can make sound in the classroom? Right, number 1, school bell. The sound of school bell tell us the session is over. Number 2. Excellent. Fire alarm. The sound of fire alarm tell us that there is a fire in the place. And number 3. Excellent. Table. The sound of table is none. Okay, number 4. Yes, door. The sound of door tell us someone is entering or getting out. And number 5. Okay, board. The sound of board is none. Turn the page. Let's read together. Did you hear? Choose 1 or 2 objects, create a message, and create a sound pattern to communicate that message. Number 1. The object we are using is Here you can choose any object. I choose alarm clock, for example. Okay, number 2. Our message is, what is a message that alarm clock gives us? Right. Tell us the time to wake up. Number 3. Our sound pattern is, here draw alarm clock sound pattern as you see in this picture. Turn the page. A bumpy code. Read the information below and then observe the Braille code. Record any patterns you see. Okay, let's read together. A special code was developed for soldiers to read messages in the dark. Louis Braille improved this code. He was blinded as a child and invented his system as a teenager. He used a system of raised dots or bumps in a 3x2 cell. People read this code called Braille by feeling the pattern of the bumps. Different combinations of the 6 bumps are created to form letters, numbers, punctuations, and even musical notes. Okay, my students, this is the pattern of Braille code. Here, in the first line, we draw the letters pattern from A to J, as you see in this picture. Okay, in the second line, we draw the letters pattern from K to T as the first line, but we add 1 point in square number 3. This is square number 3. Okay. Okay. In the third line, we draw the letters pattern from U to Z as the second line, but we add 1 point in square number 6. This is square number 6. Turn the page. My students, where can we see these patterns? Excellent. Number 1, in elevator buttons. Number 2, in public bathrooms. And number 3, in train signs. Number 4, in ATM. Turn the page. A Braille message. Use the Braille code to create a simple message to send to a friend. Okay. The message is, here I write I love you. You can write any message to your friend. Okay. You can look to the Braille code and create your message. Here I write I love you by Braille code. I love you. Okay. My lovely students, we have finished our lessons. Goodbye.